their lives for propagating the holy name of the Lord. Number 2, to consider the names of demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal to or independent of the name of the Lord Vishnu. Number 3, to disobey the orders of the spiritual master. Number 4, to blaspheme the Vedic scriptures or scriptures in pursuance to the Vedic version. Number 5, to consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination. Number 6, to give some interpretation to the holy name of the Lord. Number 7, to commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name. Number 8, to consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in the Vedas as fruitive activities, karma kanda. Number 9, to instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name. Number 10, to not have complete faith in the chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachment even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to achieve the desired success, Krishna Prema. Once again, I thank everyone for joining Bhakti Sanga Japa conference call today. Let us move to our next session, which is Srimad Bhagavatam class. May I know who all have joined this morning?
Hare Krishna, Susmita Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaja ki jai, Preeti Dasi from Charlotte. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Preeti Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call. Welcome to the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaja ki jai. This is Arvind Das from Chicago. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Arvind Das Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for joining the call. Welcome to the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, this is Balavrinda.
Hare Krishna, Balvrinda, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much for joining the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi from College Station, Texas.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for attending the call and all your services. And welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances and all glories to Srila Prabhupada and Gurudev. This is Nilmadhav Das from Charlotte.
Hare Krishna, Nilmadhav Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for attending the call and welcome to the call, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Is there anyone else who would like to introduce themselves?
Hare Krishna, Susmita Mataji, Dandavat Pranam to you and all Vaishnava. Srila Prabhupada Telugu Gurudev ki jai, Brinda, Balvrinda, Dandavat Radhe.
Hare Krishna, Brinda Gopika Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for giving your association. Hare Krishna. Welcome to the call. Hare Krishna. Is there anyone else who would like to introduce? Hare Krishna. Welcome to Bhakti Sanga Japa conference call today. Today we are so fortunate to have His Grace Pran Govind Prabhuji to enlighten us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, 8th chapter and verse number 12. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for your wonderful association and valuable time to us in this morning. Prabhuji, please enlighten us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam. Now I will hand over the call to you. Whenever ready, please take over the call, Prabhu. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mata. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you for joining this beautiful session of our daily sadhana called Srimad recitation. So I would like to sing a beautiful expression in a dangerous situation expressed by Bhakti Vinod Thakur. So let me share it. Just like this. Okay. Is that visible? Everyone
Ye-
can.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Gauranga ki jai. তুমি তো মারিবে যারে কে তারে রাখিতে পারে তুমি তো মারিবে যারে কে তারে রাখিতে পারে ইচ্ছা বশ ত্রিভুবন ইচ্ছা বশ ত্রিভুবন ব্রহ্মা আদি দেবগণ তব দানা ব্রহ্মা আদি দেবগণ তব দাসগণনা করে তব আজ্ঞার পালনা করে তব আজ্ঞার পালনা তব ইচ্ছাতে যত গ্রহগণ অবিরত তব ইচ্ছা মতে যাত গ্রহগণ অবিরত শুভাশুভ ফল করে দান শুভাশুভ ফল করে দান রোগ শোক মৃত্যু ভয় তব ইচ্ছা মতে হয় রোগ শোক মৃত্যু ভয় তব ইচ্ছা মতে হয় তব আজ্ঞা সদা বল বান তব আজ্ঞা সদা বলবান তব ভয়ে বায়ু বয় চন্দ্র সূর্য সমুদয় তব ভয়ে বায়ু বয় চন্দ্র সূর্য সমুদয় নিয়মিত কার্য করে নিয়মিত কার্য করে তুমি তো পরমেশ্বর পর ব্রহ্ম পরাৎপর তুমি তো পরমেশ্বর পর ব্রহ্ম পরাৎপর তব বাস ভকত অন্তরে Tavo Vasvakatoyantare Sada Suddha Siddha Kam Vatsalanam Sada Suddha Siddha Kam Bhakata Vatsalanam Bhakata Janera Nita Swami Bhakata Janera Nita Swami তুমি তো রাখিবে যারে কে তারে মারিতে পারে তুমি তো রাখিবে যারে কে তারে মারিতে পারে বিধির বিধি তুমি সকল বিধির বিধি তুমি তোমার চরণে নাথ করিয়াছে প্রণিপাত তোমার চরণে নাথ করিয়াছে প্রণিপাত ভকতি বিনোদ তব দাস ভকতি বিনোদ তব দাস বিপদ হইতে স্বামী অবশ্যতা হরে তুমি বিপদ হইতে স্বামী অবশ্যতা হরে তুমি রক্ষিবে তাহার এ বিশ্বাস রক্ষিবে তাহার এ বিশ্বাস তুমি তো মারিবে যারে কে তারে রাখিতে পারে ইচ্ছা বশ ত্রিভুবন ইচ্ছা বশ ত্রিভুবন ব্রহ্মা আদি দেবগণ তব দাস অগণন ব্রহ্মা আদি দেবগণ তব দাস গণন করে তব আজ্ঞার পালন করে তব আজ্ঞার পালন হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya, Gurudev, Jaya Jaya, Gurudev. Gurudev, Gurudev, Jaya Jaya, Gurudev. Taigaur Haribo, Haribo, Haribol Nitai Gaur Haribo. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Could you please help me by reading the translation, one devotee each paragraph?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Who can protect that person whom you wish to slay? The three words are obedient to your will. The gods headed by Brahma are your countless servants and stand ready to execute your command. Hare Krishna.
Who is praying to who? Do you know?
I assume Bhakti Vinod Thakur, like you said.
Bhaktivinoda Thakur is praying and you are assisting also Bhaktivinoda Thakur. When you say, try to connect it to your life. This is good prayers. Very relevant to our day-to-day life. Thank you, Prabhu. Okay, next.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Can I read the
Yes.
second Sanja? By your will, the planets exercise their auspicious or inauspicious influences. Illness, grief, death, and fear occur by your will. Your command is all powerful. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Do you feel happy sometime? Do you feel sad sometime? Do you feel sick sometime? Yes, no?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So this is the prayers you can relate. You can pray to the Lord like that.
Yes.
Every day. Yeah, build a habit. It's nice. Thank you for reading.
Hare Krishna.
One more.
Should I continue, Prabhuji?
If somebody else is not there.
Shall I read, Prabhuji?
Yeah, okay.
In fear of you, the wind blows, and the sun, the moon, and all other perform their allotted duties. You are the Supreme Lord, the Supreme Spirit, supreme above all. Your residence is in the heart of your loving devotee. Hare Krishna.
Yes. That's why we should respect the devotees. So much so because they are holding Krishna and Krishna's dham in their heart. Thank you. One more.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. You are eternally pure. All your desires are fulfilled. Your name is Bhaktavatsala, for you are very affectionate to the Vaishnavas. You are the eternal Lord of your loving devotees. Who can slay that person whom you wish to protect? You are the law of all laws. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Are you familiar with the one common slogan in ISKCON, Rakhe Krishna Mare Ke.
Mare Krishna Rakhe Ke.
Yeah, English. Are you familiar with the English? Everybody say this in America.
I can try, Prabhuji. It's probably, it sounds like whoever Krishna wants to protect cannot be slayed, and whoever Krishna does not want to protect, whatever you do will still not be protected.
Good. Prabhupada's time, they actually came up and they started singing. If Krishna wants to kill you, who can protect you? Krishna wants to protect you, who can kill you? Very nice. Thank you. Last one.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisance. Please, Prabhuji, may I read?
Yes, please.
O Lord, your eternal servant Bhakti Vinod has bowed down at your lotus feet. O Master, he cherishes the faith that you will surely protect him from all dangers.
Yes. So what did you catch, Prabhu, from this reading? You have to pray in order for it to be protected. It's not like Krishna will protect you when you don't care. So we have to be alert. We have to be aware to pray every day, whenever, as many possible time. Thank you. Okay, so today, thank you everyone for joining. We are going to serve Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, chapter 8. I'm serving. Okay, thank you, Mother. We are conscious being. Bhagavan is the embodiment of all consciousness, Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. And through consciousness, we can approach him, not by physical body. Physical body will be there, but it's not really as important as the consciousness. So through consciousness, we can be in hell, we can be in heaven, we can be in spiritual world. So let us pray to the God or Lord of the consciousness to purify, help us to purify our consciousness so we can approach him by reciting this mantra. Narad Muni is backing this mantra. He is guaranteeing us as he did to Dhruva Maharaj. I'm sure you all are familiar all the time. So let us chant 3 times at least. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. It's a beautiful form of Lord Vasudev in Vrindavan, cow barn on the lap of Mother Yashoda, getting his name ceremony performed by Gargacharya. This is a beautiful meditation. Every day we chant this mantra. Why not we meditate that? We can meditate also other form, Vasudev form outside Vrindavan, but because we are following Brajavashi, we suggest that form. And Gargacharya witnessed that Vasudev form on the lap of Mother Yashoda. Then we express our gratitude to few personality, begin with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who out of affection, compassion, reveal this secret Srimad Bhagavatam to Lord Brahmaji, and Lord Brahmaji to Narad Muni, to Vyasdev, to Sukadev, to Sutta Goswami, then to all the way Parampara to Srila Prabhupada and to our heart. Each of us, we are fortunate. So we are eternally grateful and bowing down to Lord Supreme Personality of Godhead and to Narnarayan Rishi to have this access, easy access. They are the supermost human being. And to Mother Saraswati, whose help this knowledge reveals from the lotus mouth of the Lord to our heart. And to Srila Vyasdev, who compiled this Srimad Bhagavatam in a written format that we could recite. And to Srila Prabhupada, who translated so nicely and gave his own realization called purport, Bhaktivedanta purport. So let us also chant that mantra. Narayanam namaskritam naram chaiva narottamam Narayanam namaskritta naram chaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam toto jayamudirayet. Then what will be the result by reciting Bhagavatam? Can we detect every day? Yes, you can. We can. How? Knowing what we supposed to get. The Falashruti is the next verse, 1 to 18. Nasta prayesu abhadreshu. That all this troublesome in this material world, our heart is tormented just by hearing this Bhagavatam in a service attitude and by worshipping Srila Prabhupada's Guru Puja every day or our Guru's Guru Puja every day, bowing down their lotus feet, respecting the sadhus. Bhagavatam, Grantha Bhagavatam and Bhakti Bhagavatam, Person Bhagavatam. By serving both of them, what will happen? All that is troublesome, anarthas, will be almost destroyed in our heart. And that's the negative. And the positive is loving service. We will come back to our origin. Loving service unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is praised by with Uttama Sloka, will be established in our heart as an irrevocable fact. Nobody can take it away. That's so nice. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunnavadi Paschata Deshatarine Vanchakalpataru Vescha Kripa Sindhu Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Adaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Binda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So just to give you some brief where we are in Bhagavatam, in case if anyone is new here, and also for me to get refreshed. First of all, Falashruti of serving this chapter. This is given next chapter, 47 verse, chapter 10, text 47. Etajya adi purushasya mrigenda leelam daitendra jotha na baddham prajata patheta daitanjasaya cha satam pravarasya punnam Sutavu bhavam makuta bhayam eti lokam. Anyone, including you, us, me, myself also, anyone who with great attention, so please bring your attention, here's the narration, this narration concerning three personalities, Prahlada Maharaja, Hiranyakashipu and the Supreme Lord, then surely you will go back home, back to Godhead, without any anxiety. Now you may say, this is so easy. Yes, if you have a faith. So bring your faith and attention together. So with that note, we're going to begin with today's verse. First, I'll read the synonyms so we know what we are reciting. First is Yah, Yaha, the one who, Tvaya, by you, Manda Bhagya, O unfortunate one. Anyone knows who is speaking to who? I'm sure you all do. Can someone just express? Who is speaking to who, this verse? Come on, Prabhus and mothers. Am I audible?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Is it
Yes.
Hiranyakashipu to Prahlada Maharaj?
Yes. Thank you. Because you have to create the audience in your heart that there is discussion going on. Heart means by consciousness, you are paying attention. So you can relate. So Hiranyakashipu is talking to his son, Prahlad. Manda Bhagya, oh unfortunate one. Ukta described, Mat Annaha, beside me, Jagat Ishara, the supreme controller of the universe. Kwah, where? Asho, that one. Jadi, if. Shaha, he. Sarvatra, everywhere, all pervading. Kashmat, why? Stambe, in the pillar before me. Na drishyate, not seen. Jastaya manda bhagya ukta madanna jagat ishara. Kasho jadisha sarvatra kasmat stambe na drishyate. Jastvaya manda bhagya ukta madanna jagat ishara. Kasho jadisha sarvatra kasmat stambe na drishyate. Jastaya manda bhagyokta madanna jagadisharaha. Kasho jadisha sarvatra kasmat stambena drishyate. I would like 3 devotees to recite, if possible. You can unmute and recite this, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes.
Yastvayamanda bhagyato mat anya jagat iswaraha kosau yadi sa sarvatra kasmat stambhe na drishyate. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. 2 more, at least.
यस्तवा मन्दभाग्योक्तो मदन्यो जगदीश्वर क्वास्यो यदि स सर्वत्र कस्मात् स्तम्भो न दृश्यते.
Thank you. 1 more.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Go ahead, Prabhu.
Nothing, please.
You both can do just one at a time. Go ahead.
Yastvaya mand bhagyakto mad anyo jagad ishvara kwaso yadi sa sarvatra kasmat stambhe na drishyate. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Go ahead, Prabhu.
Yestvaya mand bhagyokto madanyam jagadishvara vaso yadisa sarvatra kasmat stambena drishyate.
Very nice. Thank you. So this part Hiranyakashipu is very angry. Very angry. So he replied to Prahlad, who was advising him. I'm sure you all are excited. You listen so attentively last many months. So Hiranyakashipu said, "You rascal, you're trying to minimize my value as if you were better than me at controlling the senses. This is over-intelligent." It's interesting logic. Hiranyakashipu is a very intelligent man, but in a wrong shelter he had. So then he says, "I can therefore understand you desire to die at my hand. For this kind of nonsensical talk is indulged in by those about to die." See the vision he has, the angle of vision Hiranyakashipu has. So then Hiranyakashipu restated, "You are praising yourself, saying, I have conquered the 6 friends and not my father. He has those 6 enemies." So then comes to the yesterday's discussion. Devotee illuminated very nicely, Kamalochan Prabhu, and all of you did, where this discussion took place. And then comes to today's, you can relate. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. O most unfortunate Prahlad, you have always described a supreme being other than me, a supreme being who is above everything, who is controller of everyone, and who is all pervading. But where is he? If he is everywhere, then why is he not present before me in this pillar? In other words, just from this translation, can't we guess? He actually paid attention to what Prahlada was saying. Otherwise, how did he repeat this? Last so many verses, if you look at it, Prahlad did say that he is above everything. Where you get your power from? Oh, I got same place, Father, that everybody gets, including you. Instead of directly answer, he's connecting. He's trying to connect his father with Krishna. And then next one, proper translation. Who is the controller of everyone? Krishna is the controller of everyone. Is he? If Krishna is controller of everyone, then why there is even fight? Why even there is an argument between father and son? Can someone help me? Is this not true? That Krishna is the supreme controller of everyone?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes.
It is because of Hiranyakashipu's false ego that is making him thinking that he's the enjoyer and the controller. Is that Prabhuji? That's
Okay.
why I argue.
So let me ask you this. Do you agree Krishna is the supreme controller of everyone?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So then Hiranyakashipu's anger is also controlled by Krishna? His talking nonsense is also controlled by Krishna?
Definitely.
Probably it's by the free will that.
Thank you. Thank you. These 4 things we must remember. One is you have a psychophysical nature. Hiranyakashipu's psychophysical nature, how he, a nature that from his birth, he is keeping at the forefront. It is not eternal nature. It is his conditional nature. We all are conditional. So Hiranyakashipu is depicting very nicely that we have a conditional nature right in front. What is that? I am this. I am Pran Govind Das. I'm a man. I'm American. No, I am Indian. I'm a jeweler. This psychophysical nature is not easy to, without experience, you cannot get rid of it. So this is good. But at the same time, what Prahlada Maharaja said is also true. Krishna is the supreme controller. At the same time, we have to understand that Krishna gave us free will. How we are going to engage the free will? How we are nurtured and how we are cultured. How did we grow up? How Prahlad was nurtured by Narad Muni in the womb. What did he learn? How did he make his commitment? How did Hiranyakashipu learn in his mother's womb? And how did he grow up? What impression he is carrying? These things are very important. Culture, nurture. So these four things, psychophysical nature, how you are nurtured, how you are cultured, and free will. Four things together will be revealed here. Then he's saying, who is the controller of everyone? Who is all pervading? It's true. What Prahlada Maharaja said is true. What Hiranyakashipu is saying also true. He heard it correct. But then he asks the question, where is he? If he is everywhere, then why he is not present before me in this pillar? Both are correct. He is everywhere, also he is not everywhere to everyone. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Very nice purport. Wonderful. Demons sometimes declare to a devotee that they cannot accept the existence of God because they cannot see him. That's a logic. Very nice. But what the demon does not know is stated by the Lord himself in Bhagavad Gita 7:25. Naham prakasha sarvasya jogo maya samabritaha. I am never manifest to the foolish and unintelligent. For them I am covered by jogo maya. The Lord is open to being seen by devotees, but non-devotees cannot see him. The qualification for seeing him, seeing God, is stated in Brahma Samhita 5.38. Premanjana charita bhakti vilochanena santa sadaiva hridayeshu bilokayanti jamshama sundaram achinta guna sarupam govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. A devotee who has developed a genuine love for Krishna can always see him everywhere. Whereas a demon, not having a clear understanding of the Supreme Lord, cannot see him. It's a beautiful purport. The pure devotee seeing him, and demon can never see him. When Hiranyakashipu was threatening to kill Prahlada Maharaj, Prahlad certainly saw the column standing before him and his father. And he saw that Lord was present in the pillar to encourage him, not to fear his demoniac father's words. The Lord was present to protect him. Hiranyakashipu marked Prahlad's observation and asked him, where is your God? Prahlada Maharaj replied, he is everywhere. Then Hiranyakashipu asked, why is he not in this pillar before me? Thus, in all circumstances, the devotee can always see the Supreme Lord, whereas non-devotee cannot. Thank you. Prahlada Maharaj has here been addressed by his father as the most unfortunate. Hiranyakashipu thought himself extremely fortunate because he possessed the property of the universe. Prahlada Maharaj, his legitimate son, was to have inherited this vast property. But because of his impudence, he was going to die at his father's hand. Therefore, demoniac father considered Prahlad the most unfortunate because Prahlad would not be able to inherit his property. Hiranyakashipu did not know that Prahlad Maharaj was the most fortunate person within the three worlds because Prahlad was protected by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Such are the misunderstanding of demons. They do not know that devotee is protected by the Lord in all circumstances. Kaunteya pratijanihi name bhakta pranashyati. Thank you, Srila Prabhupada. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhatale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Tinamini Vancha Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharni Nirvishesha Shunnavadi Paschata Deshatari Vancha Kalpataruvesha Kripa Sindhu Vacha Padita Nam Nepo Vaishnava.
कहाँ पे मेडिटेट कर रहे हो? कहाँ लगा है? ओह,
Okay. Thank you. So it's interesting, this chapter, and especially this verse. First of all, I'm very grateful to be here with all of you. I'm very grateful to Bhakti Japa Sangha group organizer, especially because the greatest merciful act one can do, you all are doing in this age, that letting anybody and everybody hear Srimad Bhagavatam. And this is the only means that they could literally awaken love for Krishna and go back home, back to Godhead. And those who are going, they are also benefiting their family, dynasty, 7th generation, 14th generation, 21 generation, according to your level of understanding. So this is so beautiful. Next chapter, 7.9.43, Prahlada Maharaj gives hidden secret how he is not afraid. Why he is not afraid? How many of us want to be in Prahlada Maharaj's shoes? Everyone. I'm not even asking, you are already answering. I feel that everybody wants to be in Prahlada Maharaj's shoes, not facing the demon necessarily, but the question may raise, did Prahlada Maharaj wanted the kingdom? Why did Nishingadev gave him the kingdom? Maybe you all can start think about it. He did and he did not. Both are correct. How? We'll discuss this, or when we come to that chapter. So there, it's very beautiful. The 7.9.43, that Prahlada Maharaj reveals his inner connection and external, you can say, challenge that he facing. The verse says, Naiva udbije paradurataya vaitarannas tadvir jagayan mahamritamagna chitta soche tato bimukha cheto sayindriyartha Maya sukhaya varam udvahato vimuda. Oh my Lord, Nishingadev, he's conversing Nishingadev at that time. He says, I'm not praying to you for delivering me. Oh, we should not pray for delivering. Oh Supreme Lord, you are the best among all. I'm not disturbed by this horrible karma reaction called Baitarani river, causes everybody suffer. Samsar, river of hell. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of your Maya. Prahlada Maharaja is talking to Nishingadev. Because I am relishing your wonderful qualities, your wonderful pastimes. Whenever I think I'm connected, I feel 100% protection. I'm not afraid of anything. Whether my father is trying to kill, or a snake trying to bite, or elephant trying to smash with their stampede, or somebody throw me from the mountain peak, I'm never afraid. So he's aware what is going on, but he was not afraid. Why? Because he sees that connection that Lord is always protecting. Why can't we have this? Yes, we can have this. So, did Prahlada Maharaj laments for the world? Yes, because he's pure devotee. There are 4 results. When we are advancing, there are 4 results. First is Danya. Danya means no opposition to the command of my master. Guru Krishna, whatever instruction they give, we believe and go on doing, serving that. Like Prabhupada said, chant minimum 60 noun, follow 4 regulatory principle. Yes, sir. No opposition to that command. Minimum, do that. This is Prahlada Maharaj's disciplic succession. We should do that. But I'm lamenting, second is daya, danya daya. Daya means tenderness towards others. So Prahlada Maharaj said, I am lamenting for the fools who carry the burden of family, life, and ornaments in order to get material happiness. They struggle, they suffer. Well, can't they work hard for their family? They should not do any work for anybody. They should only serve the Lord. How do you serve the Lord? See your family member as a Krishna's maid servant and servant. Then you see them, Krishna sent his maid servant or a servant as my spouse. Krishna sent his maid servant as my children. I must serve them to rise their consciousness to always stay connected with Krishna. Should not be concerned what is dharma, what is not dharma. Just serve Krishna, Radha Krishna in Vrindavan. Na dharmam, na dharmam, sutigana niruttam kilakuru. Braje Radha Krishna prachura parijarjaihatanu. Our Prayojan Acharya, Raghunath Das Goswami, gives his conclusion. Don't worry about dharma or dharma. Just serve Radha Krishna. The way Lord Chaitanya explained how to serve. And to know how Lord Chaitanya explaining, approach through your Guru. Mukunda Preshtate. Always remember your Guru is dear, very dear to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and divine couple. Serve like this. No need to know anything else. This is Prahlada Maharaja's view. Now, how this chapter and especially this sloka manifest in our life? How can we understand or we find the relevant? Can we find? Yes. Fear is always there. Eternally fear is there. Mother Joshoda also has a fear. But we want that kind of fear. Out of extreme love and feeling she has. She also concerned She is also aware of Krishna's need. She also prays for protection. But we are in the material world. What is the difference? Vast difference. The fear that she has, that Krishna can fall. She has a 50 rooms in the palace. And every threshold, Krishna just boom, fall. He has a beautiful, most attractive, soft body. But Krishna always rushing. He purposely create this fear in her. And he fell. And immediately Mother Yashoda, oh, his soft body going to be crushed. She cries, oh Narayan, please protect his body. Girls, Mother Yashoda tells all the Manjaris, take care of him, grab him, let him be peaceful, not running from one room to another room, 50 rooms. Can you imagine? It's a huge palace in Golok Vrindavan. Jiva Goswami Pad gives the details in Gopal Champu. So then comes to a point that fear has its origin, but the fear in the material world causes pain. Is Mother Yashoda feeling pain? No. She feels jubilation. Because of her love, sneha, affection, she has a 4 quality. Palan, Poshan, Taran, Bharshan. She scolds Krishna. Sit down. No more play outside. Krishna is so gentle, so wonderful. Mother Yashoda thinks all his friends outside I'm seeing, they're waiting for him. But he's so obedient to me. So she feels guilt. She said, okay, you can play, but do not make dirty. I already changed 11 times your clothes today. No more changing. Yes, mommy. He goes. He plays with the coward boys. What game should we play? Let's play the game called creation. Do you know who creates everything? Siddham said, I know who creates. God creates. But guess what? I'm better than anybody else can create beside God. Krishna says, I can create like God. Let's see. Everybody starts creating their things. After Krishna creates so many beautiful planets with the dirt in the courtyard of Nanda Baba, Krishna declared, I'm the best creator. Siddham said, no way. I'm the best creator. Look at what I created. Krishna says, but look at mine. Come on. This is the best, better than your. Krishna goes and kick all his creation of Siddham. Siddham says, I cannot believe this. You want to be the top creator, so you broke my. So he takes all the dirt and pour a bucket of water, mix it, put it on top of Krishna's head. This is your present. You think you are the best creator. Now his body is filled with dirt and his clothes filled with dirt. Now Krishna is afraid. Fear is also in Krishna. What should I do now if Mother Yashoda sees? She already told me, I change your clothes 11 times. Only on one condition you can go and play. Do not make dirty. But Sridham, bathe him with dirt. Anybody can help me? What is the biggest power a child has? Or child can have over the mother?
Krishna can cry.
Yes, very good. Intelligent you are. Krishna started crying. Now he's God, he can cry, but it's not easy. He actually afraid of Mother Yashoda. He told Jogomaya, Amito na jane keho, na jane gopigan. It's in chapter 4, Adilila. He said, Jogomaya, you cover me that I am God. So I will act like an ordinary. So I'll have that fear. So Jogomaya covered. Now Krishna is thinking, oh my God, she will get so angry. What should I do? So he started crying, and Mother Yashoda ran. What happened? Are you okay? He barely can speak that I made everything dirty again. I'm so sorry. Mother Yashoda seeing his cry. It's all right. It's all right. You'll be okay. It's all right. I understand. Sometimes it's like this. Dismiss. No more affecting Mother Yashoda anger to rise. She specified. Krishna created. Beautiful. So she bathed him, nicely dressed and everything. She said, I think you played enough. Let me give you some breast milk. So she's giving breast milk. She's praying to Narayan and talking same time to Krishna and also massaging. Prabhupada said this in Act of Devotion. Also massaging his fatty thigh. Krishna's thigh is fatty. I don't know what is that means, Prabhupada. Very attractive, like little chubby thigh of Krishna. That's why we are attracted to when somebody has a strong, beautiful body, we are attracted because Krishna's body is beautiful, the perfect. So Mother Yashoda is talking. I wonder why you like to play with dirt. I think you were pig in your last life. Krishna stopped drinking breast milk. He put his mouth outside the blouse. Did she figure it out? I was Barahadev. Mother Yashoda said, it doesn't matter whether you're pig or not. You are my son. I love you. Oh, good. She didn't know that I was Barahadev. I mean, I am Barahadev. Krishna is thinking. So like this, every day, the fear is there. Origin of fear is also in Krishna and Mother Yashoda. But it is relishable, so relishable. We want that kind of fear. What is the fear we don't want? Why people are afraid of death? If I ask you all, you will come up with this. Well, Prabhu, we don't know well, not you all are devotee, you don't have a fear of death. Because when Giriraj Maharaj says, when a reporter asked Prabhupada, so if Pakistani general, that time, I guess in 70s, there was a tension, I don't remember, tension between Pakistan and India. So reporter asked Prabhupada, if Pakistani general comes to you right now with a gun point, what will you be thinking? Not afraid? Prabhupada immediately replied, I will be thinking, Krishna has come. And then he quoted 10.34. Mrittu sarva harascha ham, aham. Mrittu sarva harascha ham. I am all devouring death. So Prabhupada smiled. I'll be very happy. Krishna has come in a form of death. Reporter got so bewildered. This man has no fear. This is important. This is very important. We need to understand this. Now, what changed Prabhupada? Did Prabhupada acted like a conditioned sadhaka like us? Yes. He acted in that. Then what transformed him to be fearless? We can see in his life he exhibited. Can't we all become? Yes, that's what Prabhupada wants. Indradumna Maharaj says, Prabhupada asked the question, anybody has any question? In France, Paris, then one new bhakta raised his hand and everybody's thinking, he just joined yesterday, he has a question. And the question is very typical. He said, when can I become like you? he had a broken English, was not a, because he's a French. He said, when can I become like you? Sannyasis are looking, oh my gosh, what a audacity. As a question like this, he wants to be like Prabhupada. But then everybody said, shh. Prabhupada noticed, he opened his eye. He said, this is a very good question. Everybody was like, wow, Prabhupada liked that question. Prabhupada said, why am I traveling all over the world? I could have stayed in Vrindavan and sent the books. But my Guru Maharaj wanted to deliver the world through his disciple. And I'm traveling, carrying my Guru Maharaj. I want to see all of you become pure like me. Now, Prabhupada never bragged or say anything about his own glory, but he did say that he's a pure devotee. He said he wants all of us. I hope all of you hearing me now, that Prabhupada wants us to become pure devotee like him. Not that we are imitating him, no, genuinely. Now, did Prabhupada exhibit as a sadhaka form? Yes. You read Lilamrita, volume 1, chapter 3. Satsvarup Maharaj, I'm grateful to him for putting this together. And I remember when I was reading this, and another devotee was also mentioning that, I was like, wow, this is so powerful. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur has ignited fire of Krishna consciousness in the heart of our Prabhupada. How? He said, why don't you preach? This is a first meeting. Did not even have a conversation or anything. Just paying obeisances. When Narendra Mallik introduced him, this is the sadhu. He forced him. Prabhupada actually says that just a typical sadhaka, he didn't want to go see Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur. And Prabhupada in one lecture, he said, literally drag me. I did not want to go. He dragged me. Drag him to Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur. No, this is not a regular sadhu. Prabhupada said, I saw so many sadhu in India. He said, this is not an ordinary sadhu. This is a real sadhu. It's okay. I don't need. No. He dragging like a mother drag a child. Come on, baby, no. Just like that. I mean, Prabhupada used that word. I thought many times, what does that mean? This is because he's exhibiting Krishna through Yogamaya, exhibiting, even though he's eternal associate, just like a conditioned soul. He didn't want to see a sadhu. Like a lot of our family friends don't want to come to Krishna consciousness. Leave me alone. One of my brothers said like that. So, as Prabhupada getting up, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur says, you young, educated in English, why don't you preach this message of Lord Chaitanya to the English-speaking world? Now, another time Prabhupada also says in the whole world. What did Prabhupada answer? Or I would say Abhay Babu answered. I will use that name so you can relate. Abhay Babu answered, we are dependent country. First India, he was literally arguing with Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur. First India must become independent. How can we spread Indian culture? He didn't know Lord Chaitanya's culture. Yogamaya covered it. He said, yes, we can spread Indian culture if we are out of British rule. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur replied in a quiet, deep voice that Krishna consciousness did not have to wait for a change in Indian politics, nor was it depend on who ruled India. Krishna consciousness, Prabhu's and Mother, this is very important. It ignited fire in me too. After reading this, it's so wonderful. Prabhupada is giving just like ordinary Kormis. meeting a devotee. Then Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur says, Krishna consciousness is so important, so exclusively important that it could not wait. Whether one power or another ruled the country, the eternal reality is Krishna consciousness. The real self is the spirit soul. No man-made political system, therefore, could actually help humanity. He was so bold, and Prabhupada was paying attention because nobody challenged Prabhupada like that. This was the verdict of the spreading scriptures in the line of spiritual master. In one lecture, Prabhupada says, and Radhanath Maharaj hammered that, he says, I'm glad my Guru Maharaj smashed my ego. He defeated me. I'm glad I was defeated by him to understand what is Krishna consciousness. Although everyone is an eternal servant of God, when one takes himself to be temporary body and regards the nation of his birth as a worshipable, he becomes under illusion. The leaders and followers of the world's political movement, including the movement for the British, were simply cultivating the solution. Real welfare work, whether individual, social, or political, Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur said, should help prepare a person for his next life. Are we preparing for our next life? Yes. That's why we are here in Bhagavatam. And Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur hammered that point. The whole purpose of the leader, political leader or whoever it is, to prepare every citizen for his or her next life and help him or her re-establish the eternal relationship with Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati was now stirring up within Srila Prabhupada's heart. So within our Srila Prabhupada, his original Krishna consciousness, ignited by his Guru, by the words of this spiritual master, not only was he remembering Krishna, but he felt, Prabhupada said, he felt Krishna consciousness being enhanced 1,000 million times. He felt a deep attraction. He told to Giriraj Maharaj one time, say, I asked you to do something, but you did not do. So, I'm so sorry, Prabhupada. I was helping Tamal Krishna Maharaj. This is in his book. Very nice pastimes. I love those pastimes. Good lesson for us. He says, then Prabhupada says, where are you helping? In the Pendle program in Bombay. You know, we didn't have a temple, but we had a Pendle program. And Giriraj Maharaj, he was a brahmachari, he was helping Tamal Krishna Maharaj. So then Prabhupada asked him, did you forget what instruction I gave? He said, no, Prabhupada, I did not forget. I'm just waiting. As soon as I get free time, when I don't have to help Tamal Krishna Maharaj, I will immediately do. Prabhupada said, then there is no offense. I love that. He said, I also was instructed by my Guru Maharaj in 1922. I only started in 1965. 40 years. But I never forgot. I never ignored. Always in my mind. I have to take care of my family. But my priority is following Guru's instruction. I never forgot. So as long as you do that, there is no offense. So Giriraj Maharaj write this so nicely. I was so happy when I read that book. So by the word of his spiritual master, not only was he remembering Krishna, Prabhupada felt direct connection with Krishna so deep that in one lecture he said, I never lost the association of my Guru. Now, my question is, you may all think, why Pran Govind Das sharing this pastime between Srila Prabhupada and his Guru? Because after reading this verse and this chapter, I'm little aware by Krishna's grace, and especially the purport for today, I felt it was important to remind myself and all of us what is most important, what Prahlada Maharaj depicted most important, and what fear, so-called material fear or so-called danger will be always there. It was there million years back by Hiranyakashipu displayed. Prabhupada nicely explained in the purport. The greatest gift we can give others, to our family members, to friends and others in the community, is what Srila Prabhupada received from his Guru. Prepare for next life and connection with Krishna, reviving that lost relationship with Krishna. These two things. That's why we come to Srimad Bhagavatam classes through Bhakti Japa Sanga every day. Whether we do it in person or virtually online, we must do this so that we can glorify the Lord and make him happy by connecting with him. How you make Krishna happy? By hearing Bhagavatam, because we are connecting. I'll give you some instance I remember. The eternal and important reality is Krishna consciousness, which is what can really help humanity and the world. Prabhus and mothers, the greatest gift we all can give others is what Srila Prabhupada received from his Guru that day. I hope some of you can contemplate deeper, reflect, and give me feedback when we close this session, that what you remember about Prabhupada receiving from his Guru. I felt is an inspiration or means to serve Krishna and steering and enhancing of our Krishna consciousness. So that's why we come to Srimad Bhagavatam classes every day. Whether we do it from Bhakti Japa Sangha group or in your house with your family member or by yourself, nobody else is there, but do it. We have a two problem. I find two problem. Material protection versus spiritual protection. As long we have a clear idea, what Prahlada Maharaj is proving here in this chapter, that material protection may not be there, but spiritual protection, 100% Krishna will be there. What is material protection? You may ask. Material protection, there are many verses. Like for an example, 3.6.3. I remember 3.6.3, sorry, not 3, 31, yeah, the end. That how the Kshatriyas, they should give protection to all the citizens under their rulership. A king should give protection. Because they represent the Lord Purusho Nishu, chapter 7, Bhagavad Gita, we write, the ability in the man, the king, they represent Krishna. So they're supposed to give that protection. I remember Indradumna Maharaja's book also, Traveling Monk. I don't know how many of you read. I love that book. It's a very practical. He gives what happened or what is happening in his own preaching world. Was very interesting that he gives I'm just going to paraphrase that pastime. I think he says the life and philosophy of the movement has changed dramatically to some devotee. How his association to outsider and made that person as a devotee. And that devotee expressed that he was in a hospital recovering from his incident happened. He told the devotees that he was even more determined to become a devotee and help the temple because of this incident. What is it? So he thanks him actually. They found out the group of gundas, and then they found out about crackdown that were coming from the government.
पानी तेज कर दो, मैंने हल्के पे रखा आप तो.
Okay.
अभी क्वेश्चन आंसर होंगे.
So another example of kind of material protection happening is from the same diary of Indradumna Maharaj. It is about a Russian temple. The various parts of temple were destroyed because gundas, the local mafias, I don't know in Russian language what they call. They attacked the temple. Even the deities were thrown to the ground, which can be so horrible to think of right and wrong. How is that God allows? With the thing that I just mentioning to you, if you really think the incident, the ES Gunda attacked, they literally kind of created a havoc area, but no one died. You can say a few of the evil doers were captured also, and due to the extensive material, the media, the newspaper, news, they covered this incident of Russian incident and was given protection by the police officers. They were there to protect the devotees. Because of this incident, the media kind of gave so much attention to it. A lot of material protection came from that little, was an incident. But police were guarding off and on. And whenever police car pass by, they watches the temple if everything is okay. Till today, you can see that how Krishna arranged certain thing for certain reason. There was a bodyguard of Indradumna Swami. As he was traveling, these war torn areas like Croatia, Serbia, is Eastern Europe. And there were devotees who really embodied this Kshatriya quality. They want to protect the Maharaj and the temple while the preaching going on. Most importantly, the quality that they embodied was the service. They were doing this in service to the Lord. They were doing this in service to his devotees. Sometimes the Lord will even provide material protection in more magical ways. Since that incident, the government even literally gives the protection to the temple devotees even now, since that one incident happened. I remember there is another incident also that Radhanath Maharaj was mentioning. There was a Taj Hotel in India. I'm sure some of you probably heard it. I'm just bringing you a few examples how the material protection also seen. So in the one of the police officer in that incident when Taj Hotel was kind of bombed, one of the police officer in this incident was a devotee. At one point, the police officer were trapped by those atanki or attacker. They were in the higher ground. The officers were in a complete cloud of smoke. This is what I remember. They could not see anything, but bullets were flying everywhere, according to Maharaja's narration. And this devotee police officer with two other officers on the either side of their three together, he was in the middle and he was feeling completely helpless. He remembered that he had a ringtone in his cell phone. I don't know if it was iPhone, but some cell phone. It was the Nishingadev prayers. So he began playing the Nishingadev prayers on his phone. And he began praying intensely to Lord Nishingadev. Even though he's a police officer in the middle of the attack, he said, I am absolutely helpless. My Lord, please save me. I want to serve you more. I'm in a helpless situation. So after he said those prayers, finally, after some time, shooting stopped. The smoke cleared. And he looked to his right and to his left. The both police officers that his friends were there in together, they both are killed. Totally riddled, with bullets. But he was not hit. Then in front of him, he saw something that he could not have seen before. Because it was smoky area, bullets were going everywhere. The hotel floor has a pillar and he was actually standing in front of a pillar. He didn't even see that in a smoke. That pillar had protected him. He thought, Joy Nishingadev. Of course, I'm laughing because seeing the Lord's protection, how mysteriously he was crying. And he felt Lord Nishingadev came out of the pillar to save Prahlad. And he put a pillar here to save me. I didn't even know there was a pillar right in front. But my both other friends died. Of course, he became very serious. And he kind of wanted to give up everything and just preach this message. And it was so wonderful. Many other examples we see in ISKCON today is not like only Prahlada Maharaja's million years back pastimes. You all know in beginning of Nishinga prayers in ISKCON, where Karandar Prabhu, I hope you all heard his name. Karandar Prabhu was next to Prabhupada. At one point, there was nobody, but Karandar Prabhu was the number 2 after Prabhupada in the movement. He was so famous. He gives this story, beautiful. It's in the YouTube, you can hear. That how a bomb exploded on a Ratha Jatra day in San Francisco, Ratha Jatra, but Prabhupada was in Los Angeles and he's supposed to take flight in the morning. But there was a pipe bomb burst out. And I repeated that, but I would like to share this, and maybe we can feel the presence of Prabhupada's mercy and protection in our life. So let me see if I can share this. So as the bomb burst, then can everybody see?
Yes, sir.
Okay. As the bomb burst, Prabhupada came to know there were not too many devotees because all the devotees went to San Francisco for Ratha Jatra, and Prabhupada supposed to live with the 2-3 devotees, and few devotees takes care of the deities. So not many devotees, but bomb literally made mess. Some devotee got hurt in their skin. Some part of that bomb was really hurted. So Prabhupada immediately called everybody. He sat down on the Beshasana and he taught the devotees. And he said very unique things. He said, as ISKCON progress, there will be demon race and they will attack, lawsuits and all kinds of things. And we saw that in ISKCON, how attack. But Prabhupada says, do not fear. Individually, when you progress, you may feel disturbance. May not be from other people's own mind. So Prabhupada said, never mind, never slow down. Keep on growing spiritually. God will always protect you. So let's see if we can chant also with Prabhupada. Everybody, I hope, ready.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. We are not able to hear you, Prabhu.
Sorry. Yes. I thought you could see better.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. It is not audible, Prabhu.
Prabhuji, we can't hear you, Prabhuji. Barely we can hear you. We can see that you are moving your lips, but we can't hear you.
Can you hear Prabhupada singing?
No,
No,
you need
Prabhu.
to share the sound. When you're sharing the screen, Prabhuji, there is an option called share sound. Um,
Nobody hears Prabhupada sing, teaching us?
No. Can you start playing now, Prabhuji? Sorry, Prabhu, we can't hear that.
Oh, wow. Sorry. Okay. Give me 1 second what I can do. I just want to, everybody can hear how Prabhupada started and he's giving fearless way. He taught, this is the first time, this is the first record. Prabhupada personally taught how to chant and he gives guarantee you will be protected always. Give me 1 second. I will try to find this recording separately. Okay. Can you hear this?
No, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Now it is audible.
It's audible?
Yes, Prabhu.
Namaste, Narasimhaya, Kalihara, Nagadaini, Hiranya, Kasipu, Vaksha, Siratanka, Rathanai, Ito Nisinga, Karatu Nisinga, Yatu Yatu Yami Taku, Tato Nisinga, Bahir Nisinga, Hridayi Nisinga, Nisinga Madhyam, Sagadhika, Naraharinguka, Jaya Jagadhika Hari, Jaya Jagadhika Hari, Jaya Jagadhika Hari. Second, repeat the first one. Namaste Narasimhaya, Prahlada Maharaja, Hiranya Kasipurvaksha, Siratanka Nakalai, Ito Nisinga, Parato Nisinga, Jato Jato Jani, Tato Nisinga, 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 Saranam Prabhati, Kabhara Kamala Bharina Kama, Singa, Jaditan, Ilanya Sipu, Dana Venga, Kesavatina, Hariduka, Rajavati Sahari, Jaya Jagadisha Hari, Jaya Jagadisha Hari. The first one again. Namaste Narasimhaya, Hiranya Kasipurvaksha, Srilamachandra Nafare. The meaning of this mantra that I offer my humble obeisance to Lord Nrsimha, who is the source of bliss to Prahlada. But Hiranyakasipu Vaksha, his father Hiranyakasipu, on his chest, the nails of his finger is just like chisel cutting the stone. The same personality of Godhead is Prahlada, Prahlada means pleasure. But Prahlad Pratishrupena Lada, Prahlada. The devotee is, being always in Krishna consciousness, naturally is in blissfulness. And still more when he meets or associates with his Lord, still more blissfulness. That is the position of the theist devotee. Whereas the atheist non-devotee is always feeling like a strike of the chisel, like what you call stone cutting chisel, nakha, simply by the nails of his finger.
Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. I want to just, oh Krishna, what did I do? I want everybody to please fold your hand and pray this. Oh. Okay. This is a very special prayers. Every Acharya talks. And we should pray this. This is from Bhagavatam 7, Canto, 10th chapter, text 7. Guru Govind Maharaj says, we all have a Hiranyakashipu, little Hiranyakashipu in our heart. If we want to conquering the demon within, if we honestly introspect, we will find the elements of this demoniac Hiranyakashipu mentality seep into our daily interaction. Daily interaction. Although Hiranyakashipu was indeed an extreme character, dear devotees, Prabhu's and Mother, we may sense that there is a little Hiranyakashipu hiding within each one of us. And Guru Govind Maharaj says we should pray like this. Then Lord will destroy the little Hiranyakashipu within our heart. Then full-fledged of Prahlad's mood will appear. So please chant. You can unmute if you like. Jadi dasasi me kaman varanstam varadarshava kamanam ridyash mairaham bhavatosto brine varam. O my Lord, best of the givers of benediction, if you at all want to bestow a desirable benediction upon me, then I pray from your Lordship that within the core of my heart there be no material desire. Prahlada Maharaj ki jai, Hiranyakashipu ji ki jai, Nishingadev Bhagavan ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for the wonderful, wonderful class, Prabhu. Thank you so much. And Prabhu, you have covered so many points today. I would like to say some of my realization, Prabhu. And first, you started how why we have both the qualities, the demonic qualities and the good qualities also. So Krishna is the supreme controller. So why then Hiranyakashipu got that anger? You explained us how the free will works and how the psychophysical nature that matters, and the nurture and culture, and how he grew up and how Prahlada Maharaja grew up, that matters. And you explained every devotee should have that dainya, no opposition to Guru and Krishna's instruction to progress. And you explained also how everyone should have that daya bhava, daya, tenderness towards all the jivas. And you told us always to remember that Guru is our Guru is very, 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 very dear to Lord Radha and Krishna. So we should surrender ourselves fully, and we have to follow Guru's instruction. And you said how you gave different examples how Lord is means how he is personally protecting the devotees by giving that Taj Hotel example, how Lord Nrsimhadev, he came as a pillar to protect that devotee. Thank you for sharing that relation, Prabhu. Thank you so much. And by our prayers, you showed us how we can feel that Srila Prabhupada is every day, he is how he is giving mercy to all the devotees and how he is protecting our bhakti. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Now,
Hare Krishna,
because you paid so much attention, you will be in Golok Vrindavan.
please bless me, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu.
Now, please bless to all of us too, so we can
Yes,
also
please
go. because
bless
you
all
paid.
of us, Prabhu. Please bless all of us. Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So,
Any takeaway?
dear devotees, if you have any takeaway or any questions, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam to you. I have one takeaway from today's session about the Daya Bhav, because we in Lingayat society there is lot of tendency to give and do the charity, and I was always wondering what the people do with lot of charity that they do. They just want their name to be focused, but they didn't had that real charity, charitable nature, I mean, they didn't had that tendency to hide themselves when they give. So I was just wondering what exactly they are doing. They are just helping the body when before I was coming in the devotion, but today, while your today's session, while you taught us, I really got uh, I really got touched with the Daya Bhav that you have told, that we should distribute Krishna consciousness and give what Srila Prabhupada received from his Guru Maharaj. That is the real Danya Bhav, the Daya Bhav we should carry in our heart. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam.
That's very nice. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Danya
Hare
Daya.
Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Pundarik Vidyanidhi Prabhu. Nice to see you, Prabhu, after some time.
Thank you, Prabhu. It was a long time since we met last. Prabhu, I had one question. It was a simple one. Like you stated, the four things. One is our psychophysical nature. Second is how you are nurtured. Third is how you are cultured, and the free will. So these four things comes under what category? That's what I wanted.
Conditional life. When we say conditional,
Conditional.
what is conditional? These four things makes like this.
Thank you, Prabhu. That's what
Thank you.
I want.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I don't see any hand raised.
Everybody is completely merged into thinking of Krishna, so everything is good.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Akshar Das.
Yes, Akshar Das, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam. So I have a realization too, like when we are in trouble or we sincerely seek the blessings, the prayers are really heartfelt. Like once happened to Amog Leela Prabhu, he was delivering lecture and then the devotee told him the correct verse and chapter, but the canto he completely switched. And then when he was on Vyasasan, so he said like Om Ajnanati Mirandasya was so heartfelt that day. Similarly, like there is a devotee bus who was the brake was failed and it was about to collapse. So then the prayers are really heartfelt when you really sincere in seeking the blessings.
Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu,
Okay.
for sharing the realization. Thank you. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. So we can close here by chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Rama
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Vancha kalpatarubhasya
Thank you,
kripa
Prabhuji, for
Ram Ram.
Sritanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha.
Thank you,
Srila
Prabhuji, for the
Prabhupada
wonderful class.
ki jai.
Very grateful to you.
Bhakti Japa
Thank you,
Sanga group
Prabhuji.
devotee ki
Jai
Yeah.
Bhakti. Thank you,
Eternally
Prabhuji, for such an
grateful to you,
Dhanyavad
enlightening
Prabhuji,
class
Prabhu,
today, and we are
Dhanyavad.
all
very grateful to you, and we look forward for your association again and again.
glories to assembled devotees. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, dear
Hare
devotees, for
Krishna.
joining. We close the call for today. Hari Bol.
God
Hari
bless you
Bol.
all.
Thank
Hari
you.
Bol. Hari Bol.